that can be useful. Oh. There's another mysterious dirt pile. It's quite near home. I kind of want you guys to see what happens when a rabbit wakes up. But they're shy. I don't want to waste a whole... So we lost 12%, so what is that, 6 uses? Something like that. Math is hard. Not so more than that, it's because it's... 8 use? I don't know. In any case, we now have a rabbit and a trap that is partially used. So put a new... and another one. Oh my goodness, so many bunnies. I'm so hungry, he says. Alright, so, right-clicking on the rabbit will murder the rabbit. Murdering lots of creatures is bad for your sanity, which shouldn't surprise anyone. Get some more carrots here. But rabbits, like all food, will spoil after you kill it. So, one usually stores rabbits live. And now that we're back at Science Machine, we're fine. Aha! Boards. Like logs, but flatter. We need to be near the Science Machine to make a prototype, but after we've made a prototype of anything, we can then make that thing when we're not near the Science Machine anymore, which is very handy. So I have made some boards. I made a board because there are structures, like the chest. Chests require 3 boards, so we make a couple more boards. Now we can make a chest. And we put our chest, let's say, here. And this will be our rabbit's chest. Handy. I'm going to make another chest. Oh, but I can't, because I need to make more boards first. Oof, I'm using up almost all my wood. Another chest. That will be for other food things that are not rabbits. Hang on these carrots. And eat some of them. So, the next thing that I want to do, I can pick these up now, is get better at feeding myself. So, we have a farm. For that we need manure and straw. We can get manure from the beefaloes. Improved farm. I forget what you need for that. Like it's locked. Maybe you need to have the other science machine to make that. Bee boxes, drying racks. Drying racks are good for drying meat. Dried meat does not rot as fast. A crock pot. This is what we really need. Make better food. For that we need cut stones. It's another kind of refined item that we need rocks for. And let's see. Cut stones. You need 3 stones. So how many cut stones do we need? We need 3 cut stones. We need a total of 9 stones. Which we have. that much is accomplished. Okay. What else do we need? We need charcoal. Charcoal is what you get when you burn down trees. Let's pick some more flowers for the sanity boost. Let's pick the grasses and the saplings. Oh, now that I have a shovel, I can start digging things. This will allow me to replant these later. In a configuration near my home base. Once winter comes, traveling far from your fire puts you at risk of freezing. And, that's a risk no one wants. So it's good to have things near home. Do that. And fire, once you set it, tends to spread. So we make a torch. We equip the torch. We light, and then we run away. We light and then we run away. And then we switch back to, because the torch will just keep burning. Let's put a log on the fire, eh? Fireflies are interesting. I'm given to understand that you can hang out with fireflies if you have no other source of light, and you will not be eaten by the grooves. But I think they might also do sanity damage, I'm not really sure. Come on, daylight. Alright. We now have charcoal. Let me build what might be the most important machine. Oh, wait. I don't have... Oh, we need 6 charcoal. I thought we needed 4. Well. Any other isolated trees we can... Alright. Now we build a crock pot. The crock pot is kind of super critical. Okay. Now we open the crock pot. Let's see. We murder a bunny. And we make probably the most basic meal. Which is meatballs. While that's cooking, we go over here. Let's, Ah, meatballs. You'll see, that did a huge amount of food for me, which is great. I'm much less hungry now. And eating warm food boosts your sanity, too. That is why crockpots are so critical. You can scare rabbits into holes. Scare, rabbit! Run away! Run away! There he goes! Haha. We'll make some more meatballs straight away. In part because when you make something with partially rotten, you see how these are orange now? That means that they're partially rotten. But we'll cook them with a very fresh rabbit haunch, and the resulting dish will be significantly less spoiled and good to eat. Yes, excellent. Ah, so much better. We're at almost full everything, which is super great. So, let's put these rabbits in the chest. And let's plant some of these planting grasses. And we'll plant the twigs over here. Actually, now I think about it, it might have been smarter to plant the grasses up here, but that'll be fine. And the berry bushes we'll do over here. And then in the morning, we'll go get some manure. And use that to fertilize. Now, twigs don't need fertilization. But grasses do, or they won't grow. And berries do, or they won't. The bushes will live, but it won't grow berries until it's been fertilized. And then once we've done all that, we can start making farms. Woohoo! Put some of these on the fire. Berries make a good kind of snack to have on hand, although you can also eat seeds if you're desperate. Once you're cooking food, it can sometimes get easy to get sort of, you know, I don't know, overconfident, maybe. I heard a noise. Did you hear that? It's a good thing we're going to see the beefalo today. Because that's the sound that means there's wolves coming. Hounds. They're hounds is what they're called. There's hounds coming. So you're given some warning. We'll get at least one more "did you hear that" before we really have to turn and run.
Sound.
Pretty frightening. Oh, there's the third "do you hear that?" Which means they should appear any minute. Now, as I said before, beefalo and hounds are natural enemies. Oh, there's one. So, there they go. Yep. And he's dead. There's two of them. And, you know, like all critters, they have drops. You have to be careful picking them up, though, because they're surrounded by beefalos, and beefalos swarm and attack anything that attacks one of their members. Which is why they make such effective, why they're so effective against hounds. Is there more down here? There are more down here. Hey, guys. I'm really quite lucky to have such a huge beefalo herd nearby, because they can produce a lot of manure. So one problem you have early in the game is producing so much food that it spoils on you, which is disappointing, only to later have a problem where you can't get enough food. And most of the best recipes that you can make in the crock pot, meaning you get the most, they have the most calories, so you get the most, feeding out of them. They have other healing properties that are good. They boost your sanity or your health, require both a critter and a vegetable. Vegetables are much harder to get in the winter. How far are we from home? No, we're not so far. So if I recall correctly, winter comes on day 21 or maybe day 23. You have like a day or two of autumn before it snows, and then once it snows, you really better have a plan. There we go. Let's see. We could make a prototype rope. Rope is useful for a variety of things, such as... oh, no, making a straw hat. Top hat. Many of the things that you wear help with your sanity. Some of them have other benefits, like the beefalo hat makes the beefalo not see you, which can be handy if you're trying to move among them and don't have confidence in your sneakery. Yes, let's go up to the crock pot.